Have you ever wondered why everybody else's Animal Crossing island looks better than yours? Or, why some people have such great drip in all of your MMOs and you just can't seem to make it happen? We're gonna see if we can fix some of that with some color theory. Before we get started, just so you know, we're not going to get real deep in the weeds here. We're going to do the basics. For anybody coming in saying that's not the term that's typically used, or what about this, this, and this, or, light and paint mixed differently. Look, that's fine. That's fine. This is just, we're going to have a good time. It's for funsies and to see if we can make this a little bit easier for some people. First up, we need to know what some color theory is. So what exactly is color theory and why should we care when it comes to customizing things in our games? Color theory, according to, some definition, is the study of how colors interact and affect human perception. So, while you might see something that is a lot of different colors, if they are all maybe analogous, or all warm versus cool, or all very muted rather than very bright, they can all still look good together. On the flip side, sometimes you're going to see just two colors that look absolutely terrible together. So we're going to talk about some of why that happens and come up with some strategies for you to make things look good. This is the color wheel at designs.ai, and it's great. It's really cool. If you haven't played with it, you should definitely go check it out. But it's going to help us with some colors today. First up, we're going to talk about what exactly our color harmonies are that we're going to be working with, which are going to be these guys right over here. We have monochromatic, analogous, complementary, compound, which I always called split complementary, but it's fine, triad, tetradic, and shades. Today we're just going to be doing some monochrome and some complementary. So what exactly is monochrome? Well, monochrome most simply just means one color. And what is complementary? Complementary is going to be two colors, but colors that are opposite on our color wheel. Now, there's really three other terms that we're going to need to know for this series, and those are hue, saturation, and value. Hue is what we typically think of as color. Blue, red, green, those are all hues. Saturation is how clear our color is, how bright it is versus how muted. How much gray is there in this color? So if we go ahead and just slide this little guy right here, you're going to see it go brighter and go grayer. Well, white in this case, but you get the concept. Our last value is going to be, well, it's value, frankly. It's how dark or light your color is. So how much black is there in this shade? That's pretty much it. Now, there are a ton of games out there with customization, and we're going to talk about quite a few of them in this series. But today, I think we're going to do The Sims 3 because, well, there's so much customization in this game. Like, The Sims 4 could never. The Sims 3 is the best. But really, it's going to give us a good chance to play with some colors, a lot of opportunities to renovate, and a chance to make fun of the EA houses. Let's be honest, they're an easy target. So I booted up The Sims. I chose a random house. Just one of the random EA houses. They're all over the place. You know them. You love them or hate them. But they're there. And this is, it's not the worst. It's a little bit boring. Brown is fine. This kind of bathroom tile in the kitchen is a travesty. Well, it's terrible. I don't notice until later. I don't know why. The back door on the inside is purple for reasons unknown. Sure, why not? This bathroom, I got really stuck on this bathroom when I saw it. And part of that is because it is sort of complementary colors. We'll get into it a little bit later where some of the issues are and why it's so ugly. I try to fix it. It doesn't go great, but there it is. This little bedroom is super basic. It's not bad. This room with the easel has nothing in it, which at first my reaction was, why? Why would you do this? But I'm a painter. I get it. Sometimes you just have to have a space for an easel. That's fine. Not a huge fan of the furniture in the living room, so I am going to end up replacing it all. And before anybody comes at me and is like, that's bad design, living rooms don't look like that, why would you set it up that way? You're right. Yeah, you're right. This is basically what my parents' living room looks like, so it's at least realistic in that way. So I decided to go ahead and start with the easiest thing first, so I'm going to do a monochrome living room. One color, just one color. Decided to go red. The idea here is that really honestly everything in the room is just gonna be red, and for me that includes the wallpaper and the floors as well, typically also the window frames. You know, I might do a video in the future where I do monochrome that is a little bit more sane and maybe has some regular wood colors and things like that, but in this case we're just gonna go straight red. And we're done. That looks great. This is obviously not what you would ever want to do. This is not the goal. What we're really looking at though, when we're saying monochrome, is it is one hue, but the key is that it's not one value and not one saturation. So I'm not really gonna think about this much, but I am going to go through this room and kind of tweak the colors on just about everything to be brighter, darker, duller, or lighter. Now, this isn't exactly a masterpiece, but really what I want to do is demonstrate, you know, sometimes you get into a house and it's fine, but you'd like the colors to be a little bit better, a little bit more livable. This is going to give you a really quick and easy way to say, you know what, I'm just going to choose a color, we're going to do a little bit of tweaking. It's going to be maybe not, you know, the height of fashion, but it's going to be perfectly serviceable and look pretty good. So I decided to see if I could tackle this bathroom next, and it wasn't great, and it was a lot. It's just a lot happened. So basically, this bathroom is almost complementary colors, and complementary colors are going to be those colors that are exactly opposite each other on your color wheel. Well, this bathroom is yellow and purple, which are complementary colors, but they're not the actual complementary shades. This purple is way too pink. When you're looking at yellow like this, you're really going to be looking at like a blue indigo purpley color and not something that's really this warm. So that's problem one. Problem two, really, and this is just an issue with yellow across the board. When you take yellow and you desaturate it, it looks like mud. It just looks like mud, and there's not a lot to be done about that. If you warm it up quite a bit first, make it a little bit more orangey, you're going to be moving into a more kind of a brown area, which is better. But straight yellow being darkened, it's not good. So it was rough. There's not a lot to be done about it. You can see I ended up just kind of making it all white and then seeing if I could fix it after that. It goes okay. Part of that is really going to be the sparing use of yellow really is more of an accent color than a major color, which honestly, that's a perfectly valid way to use a complementary color scheme. But all around, it's not a good time. By the way, I'm so sorry if you can hear the cat. He's unhappy. It needs to be part of the conversation. I think our next video is probably going to be more complementary color schemes because this was not the best. So that'll be the focus then. Hoping that'll be out by the end of the week. We're gonna see if we can make that happen. But that's gonna wrap us up for this one. So that's it. Go home. It's over. Thanks, guys.